Live from Nationals Park in Washington, D.C. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Washington Nationals.
And now,
first pitch coming at you right after the break.
Washington Nationals.
So just about set now. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Mackenzie Gore.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Okay, all set to go. Now at the plate, Trey Turner. And that's way high, and we're underway.
7 o'clock.
Swing and a ground ball. And the first out of the game is an easy one. And Kyle Schwarber will come up.
Second, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Schwarber, a former All-Star, 32 years old, and though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
There's a swing and a drive. Going back on this one. Makes the catch up against the wall. 2 down, bases empty. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Over to low. Harper retired. And that will end the inning. Back here in Nationals Park. And on the hill in this one, Zach Wheeler. What do you have on him?
He has great stuff, Boog, but what I love most is his drive. You know, when he takes the ball, he's going to give you everything he's got and try to pitch deep into the ball game. He's a true competitor, which makes it easy for his teammates to play hard for him. We're not going to see him take many pitches off. I can promise you that.
Bottom of the first. And the batter will be the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. The shortstop takes the ball. And that is out of play. And there's a foul ball. 1-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it, otherwise it's not too difficult.
And that's a fair ball. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. The throw to third.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
On the ground, out to short. In there safely. Here's the thing low.
The first baseman, Nathaniel.
That one ripped. Castellanos on his horse. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Next offering is fouled back. Runner takes off. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Garcia on at first. Nobody out. Just off the inside corner, and that's ball one. Double play ball to second. Over to Turner for one. On to first. Out. Double play. Just got it there in time. Josh Bell at the plate now.
Bell.
Foul ball there. To the right side. Stott over to first in time. That ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second at the plate. Alec Bohm.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And that one in the air center field. He's got it. And a quick out, number one.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Nick Castellanos now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball one. And there's a ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Hauls it in, and there's two away. Max Kepler at the plate. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Adams sizes this one up, makes the catch, and that is that. Bottom of the inning, now the third baseman, Brady House.
For the Nationals, the third baseman, Brady House.
Wheeler back to work. High in the air, out to right. And there's one away. Stepping in, Dalen Lyle. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
He swings and fouls one off. The pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
One ball, two strikes.
One out, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Batting eighth, the catcher.
Up now for Washington, Riley Adams. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Snap throw. Runner on the move.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
And now up for Washington, Jacob Young. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. Swing and a miss. One to the third, and he's out. Right through there for a strike. And a swing and a miss. And that is the inning. And we're back.
Leading
Top half of the third inning. JT Realmuto steps in. Soft contact in the air. That gets down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Waste no time there. Flared it out there and got it to drop for the base hit. I think he got it off the handle just a little bit, but the bat held up for him enough to get something behind that swing.
This is Bryson Stott. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. He makes the grab, and there's one down. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. Outside with a breaking ball. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner around third. The throw in, it's offline, and he scores.
Big RBI for him right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
One ball, one
and that one way outside. 1-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That's down and in.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
One down. Phillies down a run. Just off the outside part of the plate. And they're all loaded up.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone-cold take.
And now here is Harper. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a miss.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's down and away.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
And fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now it's Alec Bohm. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That's ripped into the outfield. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Here comes Schwarber around third. Head first slide, and he's safe. And it's 4-2.
Oh, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Now 1-1.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one. Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And that'll do it. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
Shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
Just missed. Fly ball down the line. Castellanos towards the line. And there's one away. So up next,
The left
James
fielder,
Wood.
number 29, James Wood.
Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Late swing, foul to the left. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swung on, belted. That's back. Makes the catch up against the wall. And now it's
The
Luis
batter,
Garcia.
number 2, second baseman, Luis Garcia.
And first offering is fouled off. Fought off foul.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Out to center. Rojas settles underneath it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. As we go to the top of the 4th, here's the left fielder, Max Kepler. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run, and they get the out. And now it is JT Real Muto.
JT.
Singled and scored his first time. Swing and a miss, strike one. Real Muto, a former Gold Glove winner, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2010. Lyle makes the grab, 2 down. And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. Fly to center his first time. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1's the count.
And a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back in Washington, D.C., ready to go, bottom 4. And now the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
Lowe.
Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a foul straight back. That missed by a lot. Now 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. Here's Josh Bell. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Not even close there. And it's 1-0. And another ball. That one is absolutely belted. And no one can get there. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. The tag, and they got him down going for 2. Brady House getting ready to hit. Swing and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Swings and misses.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And the count is 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. House leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And down on strikes. That K is his third of the game. Ready now for the fifth inning. And now for the Phillies, Johan Rojas. Gore back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that. Throw to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. So the batting order turns over. Here's Turner now. That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. The shortstop takes the ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that skips into dirt. And that one is lifted in the air. Young sizing this one up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Out number 2. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Kyle Schwarber.
First pitch misses.
1-0.
And another ball.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch. Foul ball.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
2-2 count.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Count full.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity. Oh, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Nationals Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here is Riley Adams. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
You know, these Nationals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Over to first.
He's out.
1 up, 1 down. Next to hit for the Nats, Jacob Young.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
On the ground. Boom. Throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
Now
for C.J. Abrams now. 1 for 2.
Abrams.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And that misses. And a count 2-1. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely, It's a double and his second hit. Up now for Washington, James Wood. First pitch doesn't find the zone. There's a swing and a miss.
1-1.
So now 1-2. Abrams stands at second with 2 gone. High fly ball down the left field line. And that's a foul ball. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Coming home. He'll score. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there.
Runner takes off for third. Two outs. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. And the Nats have the lead. It's 5-4. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. About this one, it's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 6-4. So 2 down and here is Josh Bell.
Number 25, Matt Strong.
Going away.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back. That one down the line and foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. The next offering misses, and the count is 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's going to be Alec Bohm. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
The right fielder, number 8, Nick.
Here's Nick. Castellanos.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Kepler up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at 1 down low. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 strikes. Nope, that's inside.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
Count full.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Cut on and lifted in the air. Young squeezes it, and there's 1 down. And now it's JT Realmuto. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high-leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Fouled off. He was late. That one not close. And it's 1-1. High fly ball out to left field. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. And now Bryson Stott
struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Up and in, ball 1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And that one upstairs. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the 3rd baseman, Brady House. Lifted in the air, right center field. Stop on the move. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. So digging in, Dalen Lyle.
That's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
And ball 1.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Popped in the air. Left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away. 2 outs. Base is empty. And now up for Washington, Riley Adams. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. And that one fouled off. Next offering upstairs. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. And now the center fielder, Johan Rojas. That's ripped to right down the line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Trey Turner. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and they trail by 1.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got a
Jose A. Ferrer gets handed the rock out of the pen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Oh, he gloves it.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position. Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
Snap throw to first. Turner back in standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. So the tying run at second. In the air, left field. Makes the grab to second. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Jacob Young. Strong measures 6 feet 2 inches, 33 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of North Dakota. Out to short, Turner. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. C.J. Abrams digs in now.
C.J. Abrams.
And that is downstairs. Ball 1. Swing and a foul out of play. And it's fouled away. 1 down, base is empty. That one misses. 2-2. And that's in the dirt. And down on strikes he goes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So 2 down now, and here is James Wood. Swings through that one.
Well, you know, with 2 out and nobody on, it's going to take something special to get a run across, so why not? You got some pop. Swing for the fences.
Not close with that one. Going to count 1 and 2.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Back in Washington, D.C. We're at the top of the 8th. And here comes Alec Bohm. Ferrer back to work. Right side, Garcia. in plenty of time to first out in the top of the 8th. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Yeah, that's fouled off. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. In the dirt, 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Abrams tosses to first, and Castellanos is out. Now batting Max Kepler.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front. And
so they turn to their closer, Kyle Finnegan.
well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here's JT Realmuto. Swing and a miss at a slider.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Save!
He made it safe.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
First and second. Two. Outs. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. 0 for 3 in this one. Outside low, 1-0. Big spot, 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball. Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Runners on the move. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Nationals Park, here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. Stott over to first in time. One up, one down. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Nathaniel Lowe. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
That one missed. Outside corner for a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
The designated hitter.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. 1 for 3.
Now pitching for Philadelphia, number 68, Jordan Romano.
field. That's well struck. That one back. Tattooed and gone. He sends it out of here. It's 7-5. Next to hit for the Nats, Brady House. And first offering is fouled off. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Next offering upstairs. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That is the inning. And we're back. And here is Johan Rojas. Just missed. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Over to low. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. He's 2 outs away. Trey Turner at the plate. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Ball 1 there. The shortstop takes the ball. That one misses. Now 3-1. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 7-6. So 1 out, nobody on. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands,
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So they're down to their final out. And now Bryce Harper. And he grounds one to the right side. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the 8th at home. Come out in the 9th, the crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those final 3 outs. Everybody goes home happy with a win like this.
1-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.